You're right. You're right. I mean, that's why McDonald's doesn't have a $50 filet entree.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
This is the Thriving Dentist Show with Gary Takis, where we help you develop your ideal dental practice.
If you continue to stay in network, you'll have a challenge growing the high value services component of your practice. For us, high value services are things like placing restoring implants, adult orthodontics, cosmetic dentistry, complex restorative dentistry, oral conscious sedation. Those are things that typically aren't covered by insurance. And when you have patients that only want to have things that are covered by insurance, do you think you're going to get to do much of those high value services? No. They're not interested in those. So now you've got this skill set. You've invested time and money in your continuing education. Maybe you've invested in technology to be able to do XYZ service. And now you have an audience that's not receptive to it.
Let me understand this, Gary. So you're saying you'll have a challenge growing the high value services component of your practice. Is it because you have an audience that's not receptive, or just that they have said no so many times you just don't even bother asking anymore?
Well, I mean, it could be both. I mean, it could, if you hear no enough at a subconscious level, you quit presenting it because you anticipate the no. And this happens subconsciously, Naren. It's not conscious. Doctor doesn't constantly say, geez, I've heard no to adult ortho 100 times, so I'm not going to present. They don't process it in a conscious way that way.
Right.
However, at a subconscious level, if you keep banging your head against the wall, pretty soon you figure out, I'm not going to bang my head against the wall anymore.
Right.
And you sort of just resign.
Right.
You just resign to, I'll just do the everyday drill, fill, and bill stuff because that's what their insurance pays. But I actually think the answer is on another level as well. And that's if you have an audience that is only interested in what's covered by insurance, then you're not going to have a lot of success presenting into that audience because they're just like, no, not interested. Not interested.
It's like, somebody who's at a McDonald's, you can't present them a steak meal for $50. Just
right.
That's not what they're interested
in.
in.
No, that's not why I'm here.
Yeah, exactly.
hey, if that's what I wanted, I would go to the restaurant, the high ends. I'd go to the Ruth Chris, that's in the other part of town.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
You're right. I mean, that's why McDonald's doesn't have a $50 filet entree.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
One that provides personal, professional, and financial satisfaction.